The Gambia is a signatory to the United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity and has ratified the NAGOYA Protocol on access to genetic resources and the fair and equitable sharing of benefits arising from their utilization. The project's main objective is ensuring equitable sharing of benefits arising from the utilization of genetic resources within legal frameworks, promoting shared responsibility. Abubakar Kujabi, coordinator of the NAGOYA Protocol, said the ABS project is providing technical support for the smooth implementation of the initiative through its ABS policy, devising legal, institutional, and regulatory frameworks needed to implement the protocol.
Since policies or regulations will be developed, it's important that stakeholders, especially those that are flanking the natural resources, that is the three forest complex in Brikama, Kabafita, Nyamba, and Bamba forest, are aware of the project. They are engaged from the inception of the project and also contribute to shaping or coming up with views that they think will guide or support for the project to attain its goals and objectives.
The two-day activity, he added, focused on the main national acts, policies, and plans relevant to the project, which include the NEMA Act, EIA guidelines and regulations, Forest Act, alongside the Wild and Biodiversity Act, among others.
The government cannot do it alone when local stakeholders are not engaged. Yes, we will develop regulations or policies at the national level, but at the project sites also, we need to have protocols that are going to guide our operations or activities so as to mean that our natural resources will be protected in a way that will benefit the country and also the communities that are surrounding this forest. One of the key beneficiaries of the projects are the Traditional Healers Association. They will also be working with researchers in terms of coming up with an agreement on how or what these trees or genetic resources could do in terms of our health.
The president of Traditional Healers Association of the Gambia, Salif Puy, described the awareness forum as a viable step to achieving sustainability while highlighting the region's commitment to promoting people's rights and responsible management in the conservation of forests for future generations.
I would say we are part of the architects of this project since the inception. And how does this thing happen is because of our involvement in what we are doing. First of all, I would like to tell this gathering that we have already got an MOU signed with Parks and Wildlife already. We have already also have a MOU with the University of the Gambia because we have been dreaming of all these things happening.
The technical assistant of NAGOYA ABS project, Dr. Alpha Kakbo, said desensitization is among many activities undertaken by the project.
One of the first things we are supposed to do in this project is to come up with a law that will protect the utilization of genetic resources. When we say genetic resources, we're talking about the plants, the animals, the fungi, anything that has genes that we can get from the forest. We need laws to protect them and then also to protect the component for us to effectively implement this project. We need those laws to be implemented. And if the laws are implemented, we will not say, okay, these laws are only going to be for Nyambai Forest or Kabafita Forest or Bamba Forest. It's going to be a law that will be applicable to all the protected areas and forests in the Gambia.
The two-day nationwide training program on the NAGOYA Protocol, targeting local stakeholders, is one of the key activities earmarked to strengthen community forest management in the country. Yusfa Bojang, GRTS Brikama West Coast Region.